I am sweet like honey, loud, opinionated, intellectual, and funny. To lay on my breast is to lay in a bed of lavender and chamomile. I am calm. I am peace. I am delight to those I meet, but if need be, some can be introduced to another side of me. I can conjure hurricanes from any sea. I am dynamic. I am vanilla and tea. I am fried fish, candy yams with peach cobbler for dessert after church on a Sunday warm. I am Sunday warm. My love is a swarm of honeybees. It buzzes loudly. I am ginger and lemon to the soul. I am thick, dense, and bold. I rest peacefully in my own solitude. Refresh my spirit to show up as a 5-course meal and not just finger foods. My love is bridges burned and lessons learned. Unconditional to myself. To be present in my presence is wealth. I am beauty manifested in the physical. I am a portal to God, an entity wrapped in mahogany with skins that feel soft like honey on biscuits. Naturally, my texture is soft and fluffy, and all these things I am without apology.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Simone Titania, and you are back for another episode of The Indie Seat.
So, yeah, this is all things.
And today on The Indie Seat, we have Lyric the Poet in the house. How you doing?
Hello.
Hi. Look at this ray of sunshine.
Oh, that's so
Fantastic.
sweet. Now you gonna make me blush in front of the camera.
Yes, blush for both of the cameras. So let's bring it back a little bit, right? So let's go through who you are and what you do. So we know that you do poetry, but I know that you do so much more too. So tell us a little bit about that.
I do film. I really, really love film.
Yeah.
I also love working with children.
Yes. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I work right now I'm at Urban League of Greater Miami. I don't think I'll ever leave because that really is a village. Like, I left for school for 2 years, and then when I came back, I used to come back for summers, and I used to come back for winter break.
Winter break, okay.
And to work there. And shout out to the director there. Her name is Sharon Henley. She really fostered an environment that really feels like a nurturing village. These kids knew me.
Yeah.
We've had these kids for 3, 4, 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they know me.
Right.
I'm like their aunt.
Yeah.
So that's one of my joys, and I really, really love cooking.
Beautiful. What is your favorite meal to cook?
Oh, I'm vegan.
You vegan? Okay. So.
But I like, I'm vegan, but I'm from Miami. I'm from the South.
Yeah, so you spice it up.
Yeah, I needed to taste like Latin food. I needed to taste like Caribbean food,
Right.
and I needed to taste like African American food.
Yeah,
so I
definitely.
try to make it, taste as much like that as I can.
Beautiful. And let me ask you, how did you get into poetry?
I was 5.
You were 5?
I was 5, yeah.
Was this in school? Was this in a program? Was this at home?
No, yeah, at home. I remember I was laying with my mom, and I was like, "Mom, sugar is sweet. Sugar is so sweet." And she was like, "That's kind of dope." And she had a friend that was an art teacher at Brownsville Middle.
Okay.
And they made a little scrapbook with it, and it made me feel special. So I was like, okay, if this is a talent, I'm gonna nurture it.
Right.
And all through years, I didn't really pay attention to it, but I still nurtured it.
That's beautiful.
And that was my first introduction
That's
to poetry.
really nice to hear, the fact that you have support from the household, because sometimes
Yeah.
when people talk about being introduced to art, it comes from the schools, which is a great thing, but being able to get that support and love and nurture from your actual household is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, my mom was a different kind of woman.
Yeah. Shout out to your mama.
Yeah.
If it's too much negativity, no productivity, or starting to feel like toxicity, I gotta walk away. It's all good love when I'm good love, deuces up, maintaining peace, setting boundaries, pouring into my own cup. Enough is enough. I gotta keep the evil eye on me. Real nigga energy only can surround me. Pussycats gon' pussycats, bitch niggas gon' scurry fast. Start saying no and see if the relationship lasts. You see, it's hard to maintain light in spaces that keep you drained. I gotta fill myself up with the things that keep me sane. Energy vampires are real, and they come and steal what you have to offer. And I have the right to decide that I want no more. I'm not playing nice no more. It is not my responsibility to keep you comfortable with me. And I'm okay with you not being okay with that. As a matter of fact, all attachments I once had, I'm gonna need my energy back. See, I had to learn that my energy is my greatest form of currency, and I'm wealthy, but we all know how niggas start to act when it come to money. And I'm no longer giving out abundantly without reciprocity, standing 10 toes down on my boundaries. Pussycats gon' pussycats, bitch niggas gon' scurry fast. Start saying no, and I see which relationships last.
The NDC and Mango Sessions is made possible through the support of the Miami Foundation's community grant. We'd like to thank the Miami Foundation so much for supporting our nonprofit organization, which means that they're actually supporting local music artists as well. Well, you just finished performing on the Mango Session stage. Can you give us the titles of the 2 poems that you recited?
So the first poem is Honey and Tea Affirmations, and the second one is RNEO, and that's the acronym for Real Nigga Energy Only.
Only. And can you tell us a little bit about those poems?
Yeah, Honey and Tea Affirmations. Well, both of the poems I wrote before turning 25, and it was just about the personal growth that you start to develop growing up. And Honey and Tea Affirmations were me affirming myself with the things that I loved about myself. Like, I love that I'm nurturing, I love that I'm confident, and that doesn't work in every space. Like, some environments don't want you to be those things. So I just affirm myself to show up and be sure that I show up in spaces that feel like that poem.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Real Nigga Energy Only was just boundaries. It was just time to start setting, boundaries with people. Not saying that, people are bad, because I hate the narrative that like, oh, your 20s are lonely and you're gonna meet a bunch of bad people. It's not that people are bad, it's that we don't have personal boundaries with people, and we let things slide, or we place things on people, and then we get upset when it becomes a slippery slope. So it's just me learning how to place boundaries.
Set those boundaries.
Yeah, for myself, not even for them, really. It's for me.
You. To protect yourself too.
Right, so I can make sure I stay in my honey and tea
absolutely.
vibe.
And I know that you were just telling me that you graduated from school. And so, speaking on boundaries, I know how it can be going to school, being an artist, trying to, push out the schoolwork and also find time for yourself. So speaking on boundaries and personal space, how did you balance your school career, your school life?
Oh, it was tough. It was really tough, because the thing about school is there's a lot of inspiration there as well, meaning that there's a lot of ways you can go with crowds and groups of people. And one of the things I learned was that you have to develop a very good sense of self before you can fit into any space or any crowd. That way you can find your crowd. But and then you have to maintain mental fortitude. Right. Yeah, you have to be strong, because once you decide who self is, there are going to be a lot of trials and tribulations that's going to make you question. Like, it's like if God say, all right, this is who you say you is, and this is what you say you want, now I'm going to send you a bunch of tests.
And here it is.
Yeah, and here it is. And let's see if you, one, do you really want it? And two, are you really who you say you are when you get it?
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah.
So going back to you being a poet, right, and being a filmmaker here in Miami, you're right straight from Opelika. Do you feel that you have the support here? Are you finding a community in poetry world or in the film world?
Yes.
Anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, shout out to not nobody, but I have a lot of support here. X Leonidas. He's a rapper. He's my boy. He's really dope. Margot. I have Ali and Alex. They're pretty. They're really dope guys. I have my friend Duchess and Jen. And once I developed like who I was, I kind of attracted them, and they stuck around and they're dope. They support me. I support them. So yeah, I definitely have a lot of support here in Miami.
And where do you see your poetry going? Are you looking to combine your filmmaking with your poetry? Are you looking to do a poetry album? What do you
I'm working on a poetry album now.
Okay.
Yeah, I want my poetry to go far. I want it to be in products, like a Nike ad. I'm manifesting a Nike ad or a Coca-Cola ad real bad.
Speaking that into existence.
Yeah, film.
Okay.
Not possibly, but definitely in movies and short independent films and in art galleries.
In art galleries.
Exhibits, yeah.
Okay, what about books? Are you into looking like a poetry book maybe? Okay.
Books as well, all those things. I want poetry in every platform of media.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
where do you see the direction of poetry going right now?
poetry is a niche. Yeah, you have to be in it to really appreciate it, but I think it's going major. Yeah, I think more people are listening, especially with podcasts and
right.
Yeah, more people are listening than they are seeing. So I think it's going. It's still a niche, but it could go really, really far.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That was the Indie Seat again. My name is Simone Titania, Lyric the Poet. Thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me. It's so nice to get to know you. And y'all, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to Co-op TV. Thank you so much. Next time. Peace. Also, a special shout out to our community partners like Wool Studios, which is this amazing location that we are in today. We also want to shout out Epiphany Hair and Body Care. Thank you for always supporting us.